Hello, good morning students. Today we are going to start fourth chapter of political science, that is social and political movements. Read out the news in local newspaper. What is this? See, the movement against child marriage has been successful to a great extent, and extent of child marriage has reduced by 50%. The workers in this movement work very consciously. Workers from the movement against dowry also help them. Now, there is a need to start a drive against malnutrition because poverty and malnutrition are the two important problems to be taken on priority basis. So, like that, many headlines are coming in our daily newspaper. We are reading like that many issues, social issues in the newspaper. Now, what is asked? See, in the above newspaper, item different movements are included. Can you explain their meaning? So, see, student, in the first, they has raised the problem of the child marriage. For the child marriage issue, many workers means social workers, they have participated in the movement to stop this movement from our society because child marriage has reduced 50% from our society, but still it is remain some parts of our country. Instead of country we can say world. Now see, now next what they are saying, workers from the movement, those workers are working for the dowry system to stop the dowry, so they also helped. Now here is said that we have to take care about the children, those are victim of the malnutrition, because poverty and malnutrition, these are very serious matters. So first we have to sort these two matters. No child should be the victim of malnutrition, poverty should be vanished from our country. So like that various news are coming in daily newspaper. This news deals with different subjects or movements related to only one issue. Next, if different movements cooperate with each other, will they be more effective? Of course. Now see, like that many movements, they are taking place to fight against these social problems, social issues. But when such movements will cooperate to one another, then it will be more effective. Now see, in the last chapter we got information about the national and regional parties. Political parties compete for political power. They win elections and try to resolve the problem of common man. So here it is said that in our third chapter, political parties, we learnt about the political parties, regional parties. We have studied their function, we have studied their information, means uh, the criteria to called as a party as a national party, criteria for calling the party as regional party, their logos, their ideologies we have seen. Again here it is said that political parties, what they are doing, they are trying to gain the power, and after they win the election, when they will get the power, they try to resolve the problem of the common men, common citizens problems they want to solve. Political parties generally adopt a comprehensive perspective. They cannot concentrate on just one particular issue, from a public cleanliness to space research. They have to take into consideration all matters from national perspective and take decisions. So here they are saying that political parties, when they are winning the elections, then they have to solve all type of problems, though the problems are related to the farmers or space cleanliness to space research, means including all will come that. So that matters. Political parties, they have to take decisions and to have to solve. Political parties are expected to have a program for the problems of the society, sections of the society. Political parties of all the sections of the society, sorry, political parties adopt policies taking into consideration the interest of farmers, laborers, businessmen, women, youth, and senior citizens. So here they are saying that political parties, what is expected from them? Political parties means the people, they are expecting that they have a program for the problems of all sections of the society. Means they have to take consideration all this, in all the people's interests. For example, farmers problems should solve first, laborers, businessmen, women, youth, and senior citizen, all these problems first this political party have to solve. Now what, why movements? So we have seen the movements are taking place, but why, that we will study. All the people in the society cannot participate in political parties and contribute to social welfare. Some people focus on a particular issue and pursue it. It is not possible for all the people to participate in political parties. So, and their social welfare. So, it is not possible. So, what happened? Some people, those are active, those are having interest related to particular issue, so that focus on a particular issue and pursue it. They organize people and try to um, pursuing the government to resolve the issue. They constantly follow up on the issue, build public opinion about it, and thereby put a pressure on political parties and the government. So here what is said, that some people, what they are saying, they are, suppose they are having interest in the particular issue, means that they are suffering due to some problem or some issue. So then they will raise the question, and then they will continuously follow that issue, and then they try to pressurize the political party to and government to solve our problem. Then they will they will arise the public opinion also, they will build the public opinion also. When they will get the more support from the public, then it will be beneficial, because more people will participate in a movement. That time government has to take action. So in this way, on the government and political parties, people can make a pressure. This type of organized activity is called movement. So when such type of organized activity is taking place, that is called movement. Organized activity is the essence of the any movement, because organization is required, because one or two person will speak, that maybe ignore, it will not be ignore, but action will not take on their suggestion or demand quickly. But when many people will take the join the movement, organize the movement, that time they will bring attention of the government, political parties, as well as public. Such movements are very important in democracy. Different social problems come under discussion through these movements. The government then has to pay attention to such problems. Leaders and activists of the movement provide necessary information about those issues to the government. This information is very useful for the government while making policies. So such type of movements are very important in democracy, because why it is said, so through these problems, if people are having some issues, some problems, and they want to fulfill that problems, or they want to find the solution of their problem, then they will try to aware to the government, because government will solve their problem. So leaders of these movements, they will provide all the necessary information to the government, and that information will be helpful to take the decision or to make the policies for the government. Some movements aim at opposing a particular decision or policy of the government. So we have seen that many decisions government is taking, so people they are showing their opposition. For example, just now we have seen that Maratha Arakshan, reservations for the Maratha, that is the very big movement was started from the whole country. So just government has taken the decision to open the admissions of 11th 12th and police bharti. That time opposition started from the people against the government decision. Stop that police bharti now, because our problem is still not solved. So like that, many decisions government is taking. When the people are not agree with that decision, that time they are opposing through their movements. The right to protest is considered an important right in democracy. However, these rights needs to be used patiently and responsibly. So right to protest means what? To oppose. Right to oppose, it is very important right given by constitution to our citizens. In a democracy, right to protest is very big right. So but we have to use that right with patience and responsibility. Now see, can you tell which movement in India are actively working for rehabilitation of the displaced and the rescue their livelihood? So children, this question is asked. Think and tell your answer to me. Now here what is said, that what is movement? A movement is collective action, people's action. Participation is expected in a movement. Next definition. So what is said here? Simple thing. Movement means collective action. When all people are coming together doing one action, this is called movement. People's action, participation in expected in all the movement. Without people's participation, it will not be successful. A movement, next is said that a movement can be formed when people come together in the interest of a particular issue. When all the people they are having a particular issue, for the interest of that all will gathered. For example, pollution can be a single issue for which a movement can be created. So here they have given pollution's example. A movement has a particular social objective for or a focus problem. For example, movement against corruption aims at ending corruption. Various examples are given. A movement have a leadership. Leadership keeps the movement active. Any movement requires leadership. Without a leader, the movement will not be successful. It will not become active. Objectives of a movement: program of action, strategy of agitation are decided by its leader. So leader's responsibility is very big, because leader, he has to think about the objective of that movement, programs of that action. He has to decide the strategy of agitation. So these all the things, it is the responsibility of the leader. So a strong leadership makes movement effective. So these all the responsibility should be handled by a strong person. So that's why we have to choose a very strong leader who will make our movement successful, effective. Movements has organization. Movements have organization. Without an organization, it becomes difficult to follow up the issue. For example, farmers organization, workers for farmers movement. So here says that organization is very essential. As leader is essential, same way organization is also essential. Farmers organization, workers works for farmers movement. So just now we have seen on Delhi, march of farmers is taking place. Why? To solve their issue. Any movement require public support. People should feel connected to that issue that is undertaken by the movement. Movement have a program of action with the help of them, the shape of public opinion. So see, here they are saying any movement that require the public support. When the people will feel connected, yes, their issue, their problem, it is genuine. So first it should be solved. That time people support also will get to the movement, and then the movement have a program of action. Program of action is what, how to do that movement. So that strategy, with the help of with the help them to shape public opinion. With the help of the public opinion, that program of action will get the particular shape. Now say discuss. Generally the movements are devoted to one particular issue but have an ideology behind them. For example, movements against child marriage, dowry, believe in values of democracy, women empowerment, and social equality. Sometimes some movements gradually get transformed into political parties. So we have to discuss on these all the issues. So which issues? Child marriage, dowry system, women empowerment, values in democracy, again social equality. So on that issues we have to discuss. So see what is said here. Read the following dialogue and write a paragraph on it. What are the dialogues? See, if the human rights movements becomes influential worldwide, there is no need for other movement. But the problem in developing countries are of different nature. Different social, economic, and cultural conditions may give rise to different movements. It's true, otherwise we would not have said save girls. We can get an experience of movement here itself. Can we start a movement to make the school surroundings safe for girls? Movements were suppressed during the British period, but in democratic system, existence of movements is an indicator of healthy democratic system. So children, here every child is saying one point, so we have to discuss on that point, means we have to think and write one paragraph on it. So this activity is for students, so you have to write what is your opinion related each and every thought which is represented by the students. So I hope you understood this. Today we will stop here. Further part we will continue in our next video. Thank you.